So you want to be an entrepreneur. Well, you're considering franchising. Maybe you should listen to Vusi first before you decide to do that.
Against franchises?
Yeah, so I think it's important to understand what the mechanism of franchise was invented for. The mechanism of franchise, invented first in the US around the 1960s, was intended to create high-growth, fast-moving good companies. So that's where it comes from. I understand the model. The only thing I say is to people, remember, a franchise is not a business. So it teaches you business,
Okay.
but it does not a business person make. And it's an important point to make, because South African funding institutions went and funded a whole host of people to own franchisees. And they call them entrepreneurs. That's why we have a 28% unemployment rate today. It was because we didn't build new capacity. We took companies that were running and simply fueled a faster growth of those companies.
What Vusi's getting at in this video is franchising is much harder than it actually sounds, and it isn't really entrepreneurship because you ultimately don't control all the decisions. You don't have control over the brand, and ultimately you're handcuffed by the limitations of the franchisor on what is or is not possible inside of the organization. So you need some chops to be a good franchisee. But at the end of the day, if you want to build real wealth, they're going to control the way you sell it, how you sell it, when you sell it, and for how much. And that's a big problem if you're trying to build wealth through entrepreneurship. So my recommendation is to start a business or buy a business that is not a franchisee or become the franchisor.